Hey everybody, it's Craig Fitzpatrick from Hosmer Chiropractic, and today we're going to be talking about pulling and rowing and how to do it correctly. Rowing is so important, or the pulling motion is so important for our posture, for our joint health and our shoulders. So anyone that's doing rowing, pull-ups, pull-downs, bent-over rows, cable rows, whatever you can think of, this is for you. And also, if you're not rowing, you need to be. It's very important. We live in a society where we always want to collapse forward, and one of the best things to correct posture is that pulling exercise. So I'm just going to demonstrate a couple rows right now. And I'm just using a resistance band here. So when we start, especially with any rowing, you want to make sure that you're engaging your core. So again, my stomach is tight. I tell people, imagine someone's going to come by and punch or kick you as hard as they can right in the stomach. So my stomach's tight, got my glutes are turned on, good stable core right here. And so what's going to happen at the beginning of the row, I want to make sure that my arm is forward and I'm not allowing my back to round. I'm still keeping that good posture, but my shoulder's coming forward. And as I pull back, boom, I want my shoulder blades to squeeze together, and I want them to slide forward as I come forward. Squeeze and come forward. I also want to make sure that my shoulder's not coming up to my ear. One technique or cue that I've heard that always helps is that idea of thinking that you're going to try to put your shoulder blades in your back pocket as you do that. That will really help to trigger this big lat muscle we have. Very powerful muscle. We want to try and get that to engage as much as we can when we're doing any kind of pulling motion. So again, we want to avoid this or pulling up. It shouldn't hurt the neck by any means. We should be using it more on the rear shoulder and along the back. There should be no pain in the lower back as you do that. Usually that's a sign that you're doing too much weight. But just trying to get that nice squeeze as you come back and let that shoulder blade fall forward or slide forward as you do the exercise, like that. A lot of times we have seen people in the past that they were over-engaging their shoulder blades at the beginning of the row and then pulling like this. And that just puts too much stress on these small muscles in our shoulder, especially the rotator cuff. And you don't want to be putting a lot of pressure on your rotator cuff when you're doing a heavy lift, especially like a bent over barbell row or a chin up. If you have any questions or concerns about your form, we offer 15-minute, half-hour, 45-minute, and hour-long rehabilitation centers where we can kind of take a look at your form and make sure that you're doing everything correctly. And if there's any bad habits or something like that, we'll get rid of those. So I hope this helps, and we hope to see you soon at the clinic. Take care.